Okay, we got my camera set up now, so this is great. Um, Welcome to this live stream. I'm hoping to do this every day now. Yesterday was Labor Day, so we didn't have the market open, but today the market is open, and we're gonna be looking for some trades. Now, in the future, I want to actually get on at around 9:30 because it is like 9:40 right now, and I'll probably try and get on a little bit earlier than that, like 9:15 or somewhere, or even earlier than that, because you could get a trade in as early as 8:50. So, in general, I will try and get on earlier in the future, but I'm gonna try and do these live streams every day, and I'm going to hopefully provide some value by doing these in live time, and hopefully you guys as well as me can get better at trading, and that's the goal, right? I just want to get better at trading, and I want to help you guys get better at trading. And I know I'm not like the best trader in the world, but I am aspiring to be better, and by doing this in live time, ideally I'm just going to keep getting better and better at trading, and that's the goal, and that's what I'm hoping for you guys as well. We can both get better at this together, and down the road I want to have my own Discord server. Yeah. Down the road, well, as I was saying, down the road, I want to have my own Discord server where everyone can meet new people in trading and learn from each other. And the end goal is to just create a really good community of traders who want to learn from each other. And so I'm super excited to continue on trading and just become more and more of a profitable trader. So let's talk about what's going on right now. Right now we got this gap, this 1 minute gap, and this is actually a setup right now if this can close above, but let's just watch it real quick. Okay, so your entry would be when this closes, and you're gonna move your stop loss to break even once it's this internal high. So yeah. So then once we take out this high, move your stop loss to break even. Actually, this would be your take profit. Okay, and almost there. Now this is a 2-minute external gap or a 3-minute or something, so you definitely just want to get out at this high. But nice little like 1-to-1 RR trade if this can work out. Nice. GG, 1-to-1 and done. 1-to-1 RR and done. You could see this. You could hold a runner for higher, but this is a giant external gap. And yeah, see this 3-minute gap right here? This 3-minute gap is looking like it might be respected. So, yeah, it's kind of uncomfortable. But the thing is, I'm not a perfect trader, but I am getting better at trading every day. And like, you guys are going to be getting better with me. One step at a time, we are going to get better at this. And I know I'm not perfect, but I'm getting better. And look, we just won this trade. We just hit this 1-to-1 RR trade. And I mean, this might even be more than 1-to-1. This was a 1.5-to-1. So like, it was kind of uncomfortable, but we just won for today. That was great. Just followed our model, waited for this to inverse, targeted this internal high, and then exited at the 3-minute gap, and we're done. You know, so like, I thought it was fine. The thing is, I guess, I don't know, 9:40 maybe not the best time to take a trade, but we're just gonna keep getting better and better at trading, and we're gonna say over time we're gonna be like, is 9:40 like okay to take a trade? Is 9:50 like should we always wait for 9:50? Because you ideally want to wait for this this macro, right, from 9:50 to 10:10. So like this is the macro. So like in the future, should we be waiting for this macro every time? Like maybe. But the thing is, we're going to just keep getting better at trading together, one step at a time. Every single day, we're gonna get better at trading. And you can see this 3-minute gap. This 3-minute gap just clearly getting respected right now. So, this is why you respect these external gaps. This 3-minute external gap, you gotta respect the 3-minute external gap, man. Like this, you move your stop loss, or you take profit at that high, and it's not gonna keep going up through this giant gap like this. That was awesome. Super good trade. We're like done in like 10 minutes. That was crazy. That was really, really good. Nice little W on the day. We'll keep watching price action, and we'll just keep talking. We're not gonna take another trade, but that I will. I mean, this was kind of uncomfortable, but it was a profitable trade. It was a win. So super happy about that. Super stoked. Now, what am I expecting to happen? Well, looks like we just took out this liquidity, right? I could see us keep going lower, but it's kind of hard to say with it being 950 and also us sweeping this low already. So
Yeah, this is interesting. I wonder if there's an SMT. Let's check for an SMT real quick. So this is nice. Okay, this is a really good trade, actually. This is a lot better than the last trade if we could get this, because this has SMT. So you can see that there's an SMT right here. And then if this were to inverse, then I guess this is an external gap, so it wouldn't be that good actually. And also we just clearly got rejected from that area, so but that was awesome. Like, our little 1-to-1 trade we got here was really good, really good. Super happy about it. And I'm not the best trader in the world, but we're getting better one day at a time. And oh my gosh, this is why you get out at this 3-minute gap, this 3-minute external gap. Look at that. That's crazy. Just this 3-minute gap rejected price so hard. It's like unbelievable. But yeah, look at that. Look at that. Nice little W. Small win, but small wins are all you need, especially when you're getting better, you know? Like, I'm in a growth stage right now, and I just want to make myself better at trading a little bit every day. And taking small wins day after day is a big deal. So, yeah, super happy about that. Let's see. Is there another draw on liquidity coming up? Yeah, we just hit this draw on liquidity right here. Boom. Boom. So now, we're in the macro now. So I could see us doing some kind of like inverse after sweeping this low. Like, this could turn into an inverse for value gap. Possibly, if we inverse this will be an inverse for value gap. Let me change this to possible I Fiji. And then we'll label this 3-minute gap. Make this like blue or something. It's sweet though. Sweet trade. Really sweet trade today. Very awesome. And you can see we're not inversing this, we're respecting it. So this is just a regular fair value gap now. It looks like its price is pretty bearish. But if we do close above this, this could turn into an inverse for value gap. Okay, let's look for SMTs. I'm gonna pull up the S&P. Yeah, we just got an SMT at this low, so decent chance that's the low. Okay, so if this inverses, this will be a setup for anyone still wanting to take a trade. I'm done for the day. I already took my trade, but this would be valid, especially because we are in the macro time right now. So this is a possible inverse value gap right now. I would target this internal high, move your stop loss to break even. If we can inverse this, once again, if we can inverse this, we need to be able to inverse this. But if we can, then target this internal high. That's the idea. Yeah, so, oh, well, holy smokes, yeah, so we have not closed above at all. You can see we're rejecting this fair value gap, and there's no more SMT. Is that low got taken? Oh, this is 30-second. This is a 30-second setup right here. Okay, this is valid. Target this internal high. And probably move your stop loss here. This is valid, everyone. This is valid. Boom. Almost there. Tapping into this 1 minute order block, or 30-second order block, whatever you want to call it. This little guy right here. 1 minute order block. Yeah, I'm not taking this, by the way. I'm done for the day. I already won. I already won right here. So this is the fair value gap, the inverse. Do you see this? This inverse. This is an inverse fair value gap. This is the fair value gap, that inverse. And now you are targeting this internal high. Now we're going into the fair value gap below. And now this is a 2022 model pretty much, because we're in this fair value gap now. And if we get stopped out, that sucks, but I think this is fine. Okay, stopped out. Alright, well, I didn't take it. That's all I have to say. I didn't take that. In hindsight, what went wrong about this one, right? I'm wondering. I feel like that this high was just really far away, and like you're already basically, when you get this candle closed, you're taking out this internal liquidity like right off the bat. And so like this, honestly, this could have worked in a lot of other scenarios, but it's probably not a plus setup, just because this high is so far away, and also you need to be moving your stop loss to break even after you take an internal high, and this is our internal high. So technically I think this would be a break even trade if you follow the rule where you need to move your stop loss to break even after taking internal high. So the RR, right? So I guess this is the whole point of the problem with this trade, right? You enter here and you have to move your stop loss to break even here, because this is an internal high. So this is kind of something I overlooked with this trade. By doing that, your risk to reward is like 0.1. Like, this is terrible. So you're gonna not want to take this trade, because there's the first internal high is at like a 0.1 RR risk to reward. And so I think that's the lesson with this trade here, is you just wouldn't take it, because unless you move your stop loss to break even right away, but the risk to reward just isn't there on this trade. And if you target this high, you're not really following your rules, because you need to move your stop loss to break even after taking the first internal high, and this was the first internal high. So you need to move your stop loss to break even, and then boom, stop that break even. So that's the lesson with this trade. Good thing I did not take that. But we are getting better at trading one step at a time, and you can see actually we just created an inverse fair value gap right here. And this is an SMT, so this is an A plus setup actually. So I'm just putting this out there in case anyone wants to take this. I don't know if it's I in my opinion it's really good. So we got an SMT right here, boom, boom, inverse fair value gap. So the entry was on this candle close. I missed it, but target is stop loss to break even here. I mean, I don't know how much I love this trade, because there's no liquidity to target. I guess there's this. Yeah. But there's a giant fair value gap right here, so I don't know. We'll see if this would work out. This would be like a 3-to-1 RR trade. But there is this fair value gap here. I think there's like, yeah, this fair value gap right here. Will this respect? Maybe. But we're just getting better at trading together. That's the whole point of these live streams, is we're gonna get better at trading together, one step at a time. And so if we're wrong, then we learn. If we're right, then we get better. We get better either way. And that's the whole idea. And so you can see you need to move your stop loss to break even at this low. And so you would get stopped out at break even here. This would be break even. Break even trade. Well, the trade we took was a win. At least the trade I took was a win. So, I think I'm gonna call it for now. But this was a good trading day for me. Took a win, and the other trade was a loss, but it was a good lesson, and we didn't take the other trade, so it was fine. And it shouldn't have been a loss, because it should not have been a trade that was taken, because this internal high is so close. You just don't get the right risk to reward. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you found it helpful. Hopefully you can learn something from this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.